Hey, what's going on,
everybody?
guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's edition of HeatPressNation Live. My name is Esteban. This is Jared.
And it's a pleasure to be here. It's our pleasure to be here with you guys. We love doing this every week. If you're just tuning in, if this is your first time, this is something we do weekly. We get to show off great new product, give live demos, tutorials. Of course, we have Q&A with the professionals, and we have a contest giveaway every week, which is something that we want to talk about right now, actually, because
we have a brand new format for how we're going to be giving away prizes to you guys, and it's starting today. So hope all you guys are ready. So typically, like Jared said, we do like to give something away, have some fun with you guys every week. Today is no exception. We got an awesome prize coming up for you guys. We'll be announcing that in just a little bit. But I want to get you guys entered. So it is very simple. All you have to do is go ahead and like this post. And this time we want you to tag 3 friends.
Tag 3 friends. That's all you got to do. You could do it in the comments now. The winner will be pulled from the comment section. So we're going to first pick from the comments. Of course, make sure that you like it, because if you tag 3 friends but you don't like the video, sorry, you got to do both. You got to do both. So make sure you like this video and then tag 3 friends in the comments. That's all you have to do in order to be entered into this week's giveaway. The prize will be announced a little bit later. Now, last week, so you're saying, well, what about the like and share? If you liked and shared last week's post, that's how it was set up last week. So, of course, we'll be announcing the winners via posts after today's broadcast. But yeah, if you liked and shared last week's post, of course, you're entered to win.
That's right. So you heard it from Jared. Stay tuned for afterwards. We will be releasing a post. If you were able to like and share last week's, you were automatically entered. We'll be revealing those winners in just a moment. For those of you who didn't tune in, we had actually a very extra special episode last week. Yeah. We were joined by our great friends over at Caesar North America, the famous Joe Piazza and Melissa. The video is available on our Facebook, but we had so much fun with those guys.
Yeah,
right?
It was a blast. And in case you missed it, they announced a brand new product, which for Caesar, I mean, they've been in the heat transfer vinyl industry for many, many years. But now they're expanding into new territory with Caesar Easy PSV, which is an adhesive vinyl. So for those of you guys who are used to using like maybe Orcal or other brands of adhesive vinyl for like your decals, well, now you can get it at the same place. Caesar does now sell adhesive vinyl. It's the Easy PSV. Guys, it's the raddest thing. We've been doing demos here all week long since they left, and it's been amazing. It's pretty cool.
It's awesome. I mean, we get asked the question all the time, so we are proud to be one of the suppliers and carriers of this brand new product. That's the Caesar Easy PSV for pressure-sensitive vinyl. So yeah, it's awesome. So I want to give a big thank you to our friends over at Caesar North America for joining us last week. It was an absolute pleasure working with you guys. But like we said, we do have a prize for this week. So if you have not already, make sure you go ahead and like this video, tag 3 friends, tag them in the comments, and you'll be automatically entered into winning that prize, which we'll tell them in just a little bit. Now, while you're already here on Facebook, don't forget we do have a Facebook group here on Facebook. It's called HeatPressNation Creators. Guys, the Facebook group has just been blowing up. It's only been open for a couple months now. We just hit 2,000 members in the group, which is amazing. I mean, it kind of blows my mind, like, whoa, like, such a great response. And you know what? I gotta say, there's so many great people in the group. I mean, it is moderated by the professionals, me, Esteban, a couple of the team members here who are pros at heat pressing and sublimation, but honestly, there's so many people there. Of course, lots of newbies, novices, but you have a lot of industry vets in there who know their stuff, and they're super eager to help. And I think it's just a testament to how great this heat press community really is. No, absolutely. I mean, you said it, man. I mean, people asking for questions on different applications, product preferences. It's a really great community to share, get second opinions, get that outside input, and maybe share your experiences. Yeah. What I love going in there is just seeing all the awesome stuff that people are creating with their heat press equipment.
Yes.
It's just awesome to see. It's inspiring to see.
Yeah, it's super cool. And by the way, the group is not the only place to share your work. We'd love seeing what you guys are making with your heat presses or your vinyl that you're buying from us. Be sure to use the hashtag HPN Creators. You can use it on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, I think even YouTube, or wherever you can put a hashtag, guys. Use hashtag HPN Creators. We love seeing what you guys are working on. Honestly, and it's really inspiring. You look at some of the stuff and you're like, dang, you made that with vinyl. That's super cool. So, I definitely big fan of the hashtag. If you want some inspiration, go check out the hashtag HPN creators. Lots of cool stuff there.
That's right. And want to let you guys know, if you haven't already, please take the time to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
It's going to be youtube.com/HeatPressNation. All of our previous broadcasts are archived there, as well as weekly content added all the time. So, I mean, if you're looking for maybe some product tutorials, spotlights on different transfers or applications, make sure you check out the channel. It's youtube.com/HeatPressNation.
Yes. And of course, you guys have any questions at all about any of the products or processes that we'll be going over today, be sure to hit us up in the comments. Comment below, ask your questions. We do our very best to answer as many as we can live on the air. But maybe you're watching this video after the fact. Maybe you're not watching this live. You're watching this later tonight, tomorrow, next week, next month. Feel free to comment anyways, because we actively monitor the comments on our social media. So if you have any questions, you're like, hey, how did you do that? What was the time and temperature again? Where can I buy that? Just feel free to comment. One of the helpful staff here or myself will be happy to get back to you ASAP. So go ahead and get active in the comments. I see we have some comments already.
Yes, absolutely. I just want to give a couple quick shout outs. Natalie Cunningham, as we touched on, we will have those winners from last week's releasing a post just after today's broadcast. Paula Warner's tuning in. They're having 40 degrees today, and they're saying that's a heat wave for Pennsylvania.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah.
Right on.
Oh, man. Let's see what else we got here. We got Julia Johns. Hello from Texas.
Hi, from California.
Morning to Sharon Walsh. How you doing, Sharon?
To see you.
Let's see what we got here. All right, so we got a question from Juan.
Awesome.
From Juan. They want to know, do you have a showroom in Fullerton?
We do have a showroom. It's downstairs here, actually. It's open from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Go ahead and feel free to come on in. We do have a selection of heat presses, of vinyl here. Lots of samples. So you're like, well, how does sublimation look on a mug? Well, we have samples here of sublimation. We have lots of great samples for you to check out, things for you to see. And we have the professionals like Esteban and the rest of our sales team. They're pros at heat pressing. So any questions you might have, where should I start? What should I get? Honestly, guys, feel free to come on down. We're in Fullerton. If you want the address, we'll go ahead. I'll post it in the comments right now, or you can write this down: 2300 East Walnut Avenue, Fullerton, California, 92831.
Right on, right on. You heard it from the expert here. I want to give a quick shout out to Jeremy. He says, "What up, guys?"
What's up?
What up, Jeremy? So I want to give you guys, actually, I would defer to Jared on this. Why don't you tell them how they do the whole tag action in the comments so they can get entered into the contest?
Of course. So if you're on Facebook and you want to tag somebody in the comments, just open up a new comment, and you're going to want to use the @ sign. So Shift 2, or I'm not sure what the @ sign is. I want to say it's Shift 2. Just use the @ sign and then start typing someone's name. Facebook will automatically, like a little drop-down menu is going to come up, and the name should come up. You just click on that name, and you'll see their name in blue. If their name is in blue, it means that you have successfully tagged them. And just tag 3 of your friends, people who you think might be interested, or people who don't mind being tagged. That's the way we're going to enter this week's contest. So again, you could share this post if you want to. We won't stop you. Will we stop them?
Oh, please, go share with as many as you can.
Yeah, feel free to share it. But to enter the contest for this week, we're going to ask that you like this video, this post, and then tag using the process we just mentioned. Use the @ sign, start typing your friend's name. A little menu is going to come down. You just click on their name, and if their name shows up in blue, that means that you've successfully tagged them. So tag 3 people, post the comment, and you'll be entered to win.
It's that simple, guys. So make sure you get those entries in, and we'll be announcing that prize in just a moment. But we got a great one for you today, guys.
Yeah.
I know for many of you, this could be a very cold time of year. It's not so much like that in Southern California, but for many parts of the country that are in those chillier temperatures, we got a great one today. It's actually called "Stay Warm, My Friends."
Stay warm, guys. And like Esteban said, it's pretty warm here. And in fact, I'm even warmer because I'm standing next to this heat press. Unfortunately, you guys took all of our cold, so it's a little warm here in Southern California. But it's not the case for a lot of places. In fact, this winter we had some of the coldest temperatures ever recorded in a lot of cities across America. So we want to help you guys stay warm and stay cool.
That's right.
Today, the first thing we're going to show you guys is a really cool product. Actually, this product, we had a question in the comments a couple weeks ago. Today, we're going to use Caesar brick on this hooded sweater here. Now, we had a comment saying, how do you use Caesar brick? Because we reference brick a lot here on Facebook Live because it's really cool. But how do you use it? And I'm like, that's a great question. Well, we should show how to use Caesar brick.
Light bulb.
So today, you guys are going to get a tutorial on Caesar brick. Now, we've already cut this out, and I'm actually going to show this to the camera here. I don't know if you'll be able to see how thick it is, but you can see, oh, there we go. Yeah, you can see that it's a little bit thicker than regular vinyl. This is actually about 10 times thicker than heat transfer vinyl. So if you're looking for something that has kind of like a 3D effect on the shirt, it really just pops out of the shirt. Caesar brick. Now, on a t-shirt, you don't want too much coverage because it is pretty heavy. But on a sweater, a thicker material, it's gonna sit a lot better. It's gonna look super cool. And we're gonna show you guys how to use it. So the first thing I will mention is that if you wanna cut Caesar brick, you will need to have the Silhouette deep cut blade. The deep cut blade is available on our website, or you can pick it up wherever you buy your Silhouette goods. But pick it up from us because we're better. No. But you're gonna want the Silhouette deep cut blade. Now Silhouette does have a preset, which we're gonna be posting in the comments below that you're gonna want to use. I believe it's gonna be thick cardboard because this stuff is thick.
Thickums.
Now, if you don't have a Silhouette Cameo, let's say you have a GCC or a Graphtec cutter, maybe you have another brand of kind of more of an industrial cutter, you're gonna wanna have a 60-degree blade. Now, the reason for a 60-degree blade is because the 45, it's a more of a shallow angle, so it's not gonna be able to cut all the way through properly. With a 60-degree blade, it's gonna cut all the way through, it's gonna cut it nice, it's gonna cut it clean, and that's what you're going to want to have. So make sure you have a 60-degree blade. I know a lot of our viewers are going to be GCC viewers. It's going to be the green cap blade. Make sure you buy it specific to your cutter. If you have any questions at all, you can talk to Esteban, give us a call. They'll be happy to get you the right blade for your cutter. So anyways, you're going to use a 60-degree blade. You're going to use about anywhere from 150 to 190 grams of force, unless you have a really dull blade like I did when I cut this. So our 60-degree blade gets a lot of use in testing. So I had to up my force a little bit. And you'll find that when you're cutting thicker stuff, you know, if your blade's a little dull, sometimes you have to up the force. That's totally normal, but it is a sign that you need a new blade. So I need a new blade. Anyways, a double cut. I always do a double cut. It just makes it cleaner, easier, and I like the results. So anyways, if you have any questions at all about settings, feel free to comment below or give us a call, 800-215-0894. But Esteban, why don't you take some comments? I'm going to get set up over here.
Absolutely. So I want to again thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Let's see what we got here. We got Jonathan Reyes giving us a nice little shout out. Says we're amazing, great information. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for tuning in. You know, we do this for everyone. You guys are the ones who make this great. So really appreciate taking the time. Let us start your weekend with you. Get this going on a good note. Let's see here. Kathy Hardison Cox, you guys are so helpful. Love learning from you. You know what? I feel the same way. Like, you know, I say this all the time on this show. I'm learning stuff here every week I work. You know, if it's my tech guys, you know, helping me out with designing or cutting, or, you know, in customer support and sales, you know, we're always continuing to learn here, and we just want to share that with you guys. So, you know, thank you to you guys. So, as we said, Jared's going to come on over and show us this demo here with this Caesar brick application. Today we're working with our signature series 16x20 slide-out drawer heat press machine, available at HeatPressNation.com. Definitely a product favorite. Jared, why don't you walk us through your process here, buddy?
Cool. So when you're using Caesar brick, you're going to go on ahead and, of course, lay your substrate, in our case, a sweater, onto the lower platen. We're going to move that on here. Nice. Okay, so now with Caesar brick, you're going to want to, when you're first pressing it, and this is nice. Now you can't see it, but what I do is I have it score a line down the middle, so it makes it easier to cut. And you know, we should probably do a tutorial on that very soon. So anyways, so I have a line scored here, so I can easily find the center. Usually what I'll do is, as a rule of thumb, I'll do either 2 or 3 fingers down. In this case, I'm going to go 2, just because the hoodie is going to hang a little lower on the neck. Now with Caesar brick, of course, we don't want to press without our trusty pro-grade non-stick sheet. But now with Caesar brick, what we're going to do, our temperature is at 311 degrees Fahrenheit, but we press this a little bit differently. We're only going to press for about 5 to 10 seconds normally, and that's just going to be to get it sticky in place. We're not going to peel. So first, now my timer is set for 15 seconds, so I just got to watch it. Oops, there we go. Got to watch it pretty close. Of course, the pressure is going to be heavy on here. There's 5 seconds. Let's go for 7. And there we go. I could probably loosen that just a little.
Now that quick partial press you did there for about 5 seconds, that's just to tack in place, you said, right?
Yes, that's just going to be to hold the brick in place, because what we're going to have to do now is flip it inside out. So brick is a very special material, and it has special pressing instructions. Actually, I can just slide that out.
Drawer
For a second, I forgot what I was working with here.
No, I mean, honestly, that's one of my favorite features about the Signature Series clamshell. You know, in either size, the slide-out drawer feature. As you can see, this is giving my boy here a little bit of a greater distance to work away from the heating element. He's able to, you know, do all this on the lower platen there. So, you know, available in 15 by 15, 16 by 20, and we got a 16 by 24 of this. The Signature Series heat press is designed for advanced small business level production. Really sturdy in the outer casing, the actual shell of this machine. 1-year parts and labor warranty, top to bottom. In addition, with every purchase, all HeatPressNation customers do receive lifetime technical assistance. So if you need help when you get this thing unboxed, you want to start, you know, get up and running, or, you know, maybe a couple years down the road, you want to use your trusty machine to start doing a new type of transfer application, you know, give us a call. Lifetime tech support is exactly what it means. So, you know, don't be afraid to, you know, ask for assistance. And, you know, the HeatPressNation group, HeatPressNation creators, is also going to be a great source of information. You know, if you ever need some help, maybe in the off hours, on the weekends, you know, maybe you're on the other side of the world in the middle of the night, you know, you want to just get some of that outside input there. Facebook group, one more time, is HeatPressNation creators. Looks like Jared's got our garment here turned inside out. So as we said earlier, guys, we gave a press for about 5 to 10 seconds. This is just to tack that transfer into place. And now you see we've gone ahead and turned the sweater inside out. Jared, take it away. Let's what's going on next here, buddy?
So now I had to carefully flip this thing inside out. Now I'd only tacked for about 7 seconds. And I don't know if you saw, but part of it did peel a little. So maybe you want to tack it down for 10 to 15 seconds, but the important part is that you do flip it inside out and that you do press it for the full 15. So now we're going back in. All right, we have it inside out, and we're at 311 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to go for the full 15 seconds. And while this is pressing, you know, Caesar Brick, it's a really, really cool product. I think it looks great on hats, caps, really cool stuff. And our time's up here. I'm gonna let it sit for like an extra 2 seconds, just for good measure, all right? And there we go. Now, an interesting thing about Caesar Brick is that it is a cold peel. So why am I doing this?
There we go. Slide that drawer out,
I have a slide out drawer. I'm not even taking full advantage of it. So we're gonna go ahead and let this cool, and then we'll be revealing this in just a couple of minutes. So. Very important that and I'm going to come back around here, turn this press off. So it's very important that you do allow your Caesar Brick to cool properly. If it's not cooled down, when you peel it, you very well can ruin the transfer and possibly ruin the garment. So you don't want that. Please be patient with your Caesar Brick. Let it cool. It's still very warm. So we'll probably be revealing this towards the end of the broadcast.
Right, you heard it. So again, you do want to let your brick cool down. This is definitely going to be a cold peel. But that was awesome. You know, I haven't worked too much with this product, but you know, it really does add that extra layer, that extra pop, that extra dimension to any of your transfers. And you can see it's easy to do. So, I mean, with the equipment you probably already have, and if you do need one of those deep cut blades, you do need that 60-degree angle for thicker materials, we gave you the number. It's on the bottom of the screen. Give us a call, 800-215-0894. And yeah, I can't wait to see how that comes out.
Yeah, it's going to look really cool. And I'll be sure to hold it up really close to the camera so you guys can see just how neat and how cool this 3D look really is. So you can see over here, we have Esteban warming up our cap press because we got some more stuff.
That's right. Today's going to be a bunch of live demonstrations. Thank you so much for tuning in. You know, if you haven't already, make sure you enter this week's contest. We're going to be announcing the prize in just a moment, but it's very simple. All you have to do is like this post, tag 3 friends, and you are automatically entered. It's that easy. We'll be announcing that special prize in just a moment, but you know, it's going to be a good one. We got a lot more demos we're going to be going into today, and yeah, it's all about staying warm.
Stay warm, my friends.
That's right. That's right. So our cap press is warming up still over here.
The thing I love about the cap press is that it only takes about 3 minutes to warm up. So we're going to get started in just a moment. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some of the cool stuff that we're going to be pressing. And you'll notice that nothing on here is necessarily a cap. We have some gloves here. We're actually going to be pressing a sleeve onto. We're going to be pressing a sleeve onto a sleeve decal onto the hoodie. And then we have some ear warmers here. So you're saying, hey, those aren't caps. Right, they're not caps. What I love about the Signature Series cap press is that at any cat press, really, if we're being real, any cat press that you might have, you can probably use it as like a label press.
Yeah.
Something to press some smaller items like we're going to do today. So today we have some really cool gloves, and I like these gloves because the fingertips, they let you be on your phone. So you don't got to take your gloves out to get on the phone.
These are awesome. No, I had to test fit these yesterday before we were going live, and yeah, he's not kidding. Those little special tips there, you can use your smartphone, navigate, order your hot breakfast, and still keep your hands warm.
Yeah. So for those of you guys freezing out there, you have some gloves, and you're saying, hey, I wish these gloves popped. I wish we had some hashtag HPN going on there. Well, that's what we're going to be pressing for you guys in just a little bit. It looks like our heat press is warming up right now. So again, we're just going to give that a moment. Let's take some questions.
Absolutely. There's a lot of love today. We just want to send all that back to you guys. Layla Platt, really like all of your help.
Oh, thank you.
We're happy to assist. We're the helpful HeatPressNation guys. Tom Johnson, best customer service on the planet. I'm not making that up.
Thank you,
Thank you so much, Tom.
And I'm about to say, you're just saying that because you're in customer service. I know, but it's true. It's real. We saw it.
Well, it starts top to bottom, So thank you for that. Now, here we go. I got a question from Jennifer Weiss Holland. Is it maybe because of the seam in the pocket it didn't get good pressure?
That is very, very possible, which is why we had to press it extra hard. We'll find out. Time will tell. Once we peel this thing, at the end of it, it very well could be. You'll notice we didn't use a T-pad, which we totally should have. And I knew we were going to get called out on it, too.
Oh, man.
Forgot the T-pad. It's downstairs.
She actually goes on to mention that happened to her, so she began using pillows.
Pressing pillows, also another good thing. Fortunately, we didn't bring any with us today. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Sometimes, if you have a big area like how we did on the sweater, there's a lot of space in between our graphic and where the seam was. It's kind of rolling the dice, and so we'll see if we came out on top in just a few moments. So time will tell. I mean, this is really, really live. So I mean, we don't pre-record these or anything like that. Everything is live. So if we do any mess ups, then you guys know, hey, you're not alone out there.
That's right. And then, if you are looking for more information on those pillows that we were talking about, on the website, you'll find those under supplies. It's going to be the Soft Fusion pressing pillow set. I believe you get 4 different awesome sizes.
Yes.
It can really help you get that even contact if you are working around, exaggerated stitching or, zipper seams, buttons. It's really a catch-all. We've used those, I think, even on some sleeves, right? In the past?
We've used them on sleeves. In fact, if you go back a couple of Facebook Lives, we actually did a zip hoodie, and I think the pillows are perfect for doing a zip hoodie. So yeah, we've definitely had them on live. I believe we even did an episode, especially showing the pillows and the pads a couple of weeks ago. We just forgot ours today. You caught us.
That's right. That's right. Moving along in the comments, guys. Thank you so much for getting involved. Want to encourage everyone, please get active. We got some hellos coming in from Darren Hope over in Las Vegas.
Hi. Oh, Vegas. Nice.
Speaking of rolling the dice. Here we go. Edwin Gabriel Torres never misses an episode.
Thank you.
We really appreciate loyal viewership. Thank you so much. Make sure you do enter into all of our weekly contests and giveaways. We'd love to be able to pull everyone's name, but we're not going anywhere. These contests are going to keep coming, so make sure you continue to enter. As we said, it's very easy for this week. All you got to do is like
and share,
and tag 3 friends.
I was used to saying like and share.
Yeah, it's that easy, guys.
Like and tag 3 friends.
Cheryl Jawowski says hello, and they're asking, are we going to be at Treasure Island in April?
We don't have plans to be, unfortunately, right now. As far as trade shows are concerned, we usually will do, I know you were in New Orleans, right, last year?
That's right. In the month of October, we went out to New Orleans. It was the SGIA. So much fun. Yeah. We were actually guests of the GCC company. We carry a lot of their vinyl cutters, and it was absolutely a great time out there. We got to have a really fun time with our boys over at Caesar. I think Joe and Melissa were over there. Yeah, we're going through the PSV stuff. So
and then even this year, I know a lot of our staff was walking the floor at ISS in Long Beach, and that was just down the road from us here. Down the long road, the freeway.
91 long, that way.
Yeah, well, they were at the show in Long Beach. I believe we have plans to be at All Things Silhouette in November, which is in Atlanta, Georgia.
Shout out to Terry Johnson.
Yeah, but be sure to follow us on social media. Anytime we're going out to a show, we'll be sure to post it. That way you guys can see your helpful heat press guys here over at HeatPressNation.
That's right. So I just took a look at our Signature Series cap press, and it has achieved the temperature we were waiting for.
Yes.
As Jared mentioned, this is a cap press, but you may not see any caps up here. So we're just going to show you guys the versatility of this machine. It's still going to be able to get up to that same temperature.
Yep.
So let's make some magic happen. Theme of today's show is stay warm, my friends. So let's go ahead here, and I think this looks about ready to press, right?
That looks ready to roll. Heck yeah.
So we got the hashtag HPN, little company love here on the gloves. So I'm going to go ahead and step over here and get this pressing.
All right. So while he's doing that, and you don't want to forget your trusty Pro Grade. So while Stefan's doing that, you'll hear this thing beeping. We get actually a lot of questions about that. There we go. So all you got to do, if your machine is beeping and it doesn't stop, you just lower it and you're good. Sorry. Got a lot of questions. You'd be surprised how many questions we get in tech. Hey, my machine won't stop beeping. Just lower the handle. You're good. So I'm going to go ahead and see if we have any more questions here. Waiting for press to heat up, kind of like waiting for paint to dry. Yeah. Oh. Yep. That's why, it's funny is sometimes I'll be doing a job and I'll have everything cut out and I'm ready to press. And I'm like, oh, I forgot to turn my heat press on. So there you're just sitting there. And especially if you have a bigger one, like this 16 by 20 takes on average about 20 to 30 minutes to get up to 305 degrees. So you're like, darn. Yeah. So definitely, thank you, Natalie. Jennifer Weiss Holland says, so on a knit fabric, how does it look the vinyl when stretched? Depending on how stretchy you need it to be, we're going to be using regular Easy Weed today, just because the gloves, while they will stretch a little bit, it's not going to be an incredible amount of stretch. If it was going to be anything even more stretchy, we would be using Caesar Easy Weed Stretch. Now that's a product that you may have seen us use here on HeatPressNation Live. Caesar Easy Weed Stretch is super cool. It stretches with the garment, it retains its shape, and it's thinner than Caesar Easy Weed. So if you need something like if you're pressing something on the shirt, you don't want it to be as thick and heavy as regular vinyl, try Caesar Easy Weed Stretch. It's really cool. The only thing is you want to make sure you're using heavy pressure. So regular Caesar Easy Weed can be pressed with normal pressure. It's really good. Caesar Easy Weed Stretch, make sure you're using that heavy pressure to get it to stick nice and right. So if these gloves are any more stretchy, we would totally be using Caesar Easy Weed Stretch. And Esteban, why don't you go ahead and come on back over? Esteban, he's going to be pressing our glove.
That's right. So we got our transfers here cut out. As Jared mentioned, this is using a Caesar Easy Weed heat transfer vinyl. We're doing some letters here, and it looks like these are actually cut individually, so it's not going to be the full carrier sheet there in position. We have our machine set to 315 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to go ahead and position this here on our lower platen. And let's go ahead and position our trusty Pro Grade non-stick sheet available at HeatPressNation.com. And let's go ahead and just give this a nice press here.
Yeah. Now, you guys may be wondering, I thought Easy Weed presses at 305. Well, there is a little bit of variance that is allowed on the Caesar Easy Weed. There's a little bit of variance that is allowed on the Caesar Easy Weed. But since we're about to press some glitter right now, we have it set a little hot. So, looks like our time is good.
That's right.
And let's...
So, unlike the Caesar Brick, Caesar Easy Weed is a hot peel. So we can go ahead and see how this came out here, guys. So the camera can pick this up. I'm just removing each one of these individual carrier sheets. And this looks awesome. Excellent work on the artwork. Shout out to Jared Barbosa on the wonderful design, as always.
I'm just a font picker. Dude, that actually looks pretty cool.
This came out really cool. And as we mentioned, you can use these sorts of gloves on your smartphone so you can get all of your information there, all that life important social media updates and everything.
Dude, this is pretty rad. I like it a lot. So there you have it, guys. Your Caesar HPN gloves, or Caesar HPN, Caesar Easy Weed on the HPN glove. To stay warm. I mean, this whole theme of today, we're pressing different items that help you stay warm. We're only halfway through winter, and depending on where you live, we're maybe less than halfway through winter. We're just pressing some fun stuff. Want to give you guys some cool ideas, different techniques that you can use, different things that you can use. In today's case, we have this HeatPressNation Signature Series cap press that we're using as more of a label press, which is totally cool. The next thing we have is our ear warmers. It's a headband, but it's the ear warming headband. And I don't know if you can see it. You'll see it up close when we press it, but it has the no snowflake. We did a snowflake and glitter, and of course, in Easy we have our red no. So if you're done with the snow, we're actually going to press this right now.
Yeah, absolutely here. So I don't know if you guys picked that up on camera, but we're actually going to be doing an awesome layered effect with this particular transfer here. We're going to be combining Caesar Easy Weed with Caesar Glitter. And then let's see here. We got everything good to go. All right, Jared, why don't you come on over, walk us through your process here. We're going to do a double layered transfer right now, live on HeatPressNation Live.
Sweet. Thank you, Esteban. So I'm just going to put my ear warmers right here on the hat press. Going to position it right where I want it. Now, since we have glitter. I don't know if you see that? Yeah, there we go. We have our snowflake and glitter, and then we have our no, because we don't want snowflakes. We're done with snow. We're ready for summer. So whenever we're pressing something thicker like glitter, we'll want to do the thinner item first. So we have our red.
And we've shared that before with you guys. When you are working with the layers, you can layer with glitter. You just want to always make sure that glitter is going to be that top and final layer without anything on top of that layer.
Exactly. So I'm going to put my Pro Grade over it, ready to go. And now for this one, we're only going to press this for about 5 seconds. So thank you, sir. So we're going to only press this for about 5 seconds, just long enough for the bottom layer to stick, because we do want to give that glitter its full time necessary. So let's just go ahead and peel that. It's a hot peel. Looking good. And now, so what I did, we used something called the knockout method, because if you would have cut out the entire glitter snowflake, it would have just been over the red and it wouldn't have looked as cool. But to give it the illusion that the Caesar red, our bright red here, is sitting on top of the glitter, we actually use the knockout method and cut it out. So we do have a knockout method tutorial on our YouTube. Be sure to check it out. And so now it has the illusion, and you'll see it better. Let's go ahead and press this. You'll see it better once we peel it. But now it has the illusion that the red is over the glitter. Of course, we have to give the illusion because you can't actually press anything over glitter.
It'll be our little secret.
So we got about 3, there we go. And of course, glitter, we did full time and temperature. Pressed it about 300, almost 320 degrees for the full 15 seconds. We're going to go ahead and peel this hot.
And look at that.
And there we go. I'm going to pull this off so you guys can see it. Now, you'll notice that there was a little bit of, I'm just going to do a quick stamp of it with the Pro Grade, because the other vinyl, the layer over it, left a little crease. So we're just going to do this for about 3 seconds, just enough to iron it out nice and flat. And that looks beautiful. So I'm going to hold this up to the camera so you guys can see it. So if you are done with snow, this is what you guys want.
That is awesome.
And that Caesar glitter looks great. I love Caesar glitter. It's so rad, guys. Real big fan over here.
No, that came out awesome. As you can see there, it really gives that look that, the Easy Weed is going to be on top of the glitter, but, as you just saw, you were able to get that look without actually having to go that particular route. So, this came out awesome, Jared.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Now, it feels like our sweater is nice and cool.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's do it, man. So now, of course, we have our sweater. A little sticky right there. So this is if you're just tuning in, what we did with this sweater is that we pressed it with Caesar brick. And so if you missed out, don't worry. You can always watch the archive either on YouTube or here on Facebook. Just kind of find this video after the fact. And so stay warm, my friends. Or actually, think warm. This shirt says think warm thoughts. So now that it's nice and cool, we're just going to go ahead and peel it carefully.
Here's the big reveal, guys.
And just like Easy Weed, you notice I'm kind of going in like a flat motion. Being careful with it still. Think warm thoughts. And I'm coming around, guys. I have got to show you the close-up of this. Super cool. So, coming over here. Check it out. Think warm thoughts. But if you look, you can see, and I don't know how close our camera is going to allow me to get, but you can see how it's kind of raised, how it has that 3D effect. We have this, it's like nice and raised. It's super thick. It's about, like we said, about 10 times thicker than heat transfer vinyl. And yeah, so think warm thoughts. We have the really cool 3D effect with our Caesar brick. You guys, you have to test this stuff out. We sell it in the sheet. We sell it by the sheet, and so it's just really, really cool. If you want to get some tested out, make sure you have, of course, the right blade and everything. If you have any questions at all about Caesar brick, be sure to ask us in the comments below. We're going to be taking your questions in just a moment. And I'm super stoked. You guys, again, you'll hear us reference brick a lot on here, and I think it adds just a really cool touch to your sweaters, to your caps. It's a little bit thick for t-shirts, but if you're doing maybe just a logo, like a chest logo, you know, it's okay to have something pretty thick on there. And I'm a really big fan.
No, that's awesome. I mean, that really takes your designs, I think, to another level. It really gives more of like a professional kind of looking final product. So really stoked to be working with the Caesar brick. If you guys haven't already, available at HeatPressNation.com. If you do have any questions about cutting this particular sort of thicker heat transfer material, you know, give us a call. We got operators standing by, 1-800-215-0894. But that's pretty awesome you did there, man.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
So we were showing you guys the versatility of the cap press, not just going to be for headwear, as you guys can see. Now, we have one other transfer I wanted to show you guys here that we've cut for a very special part of the design. We're talking about the embellishment right here on the wrist. You know, using stuff like this can really, you know, take your things to a different level, I feel, as far as your final product, as far as, you know, the little details. You know, so that's going to give you that extra little bit there. I think we got the right temperature still on this.
Yeah, so Caesar Easy Read is pretty resilient. If you're about 10 to 15 degrees over, you don't want to go too far under, maybe about 5 to 10 degrees under, it's still going to press. It's still going to press, so it's really cool. So even though we're at our glitter temperature of 320 degrees, it's totally going to be okay. So we're going to go ahead and press that. I mean, if you want to, you know, lower your press, you know, by all means, go ahead and do so. But for the sake of today's demo, that's what we're going to be doing. So you ready to, you want to press that sleeve? Sweet.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Now, sleeve embellishments. On a hoodie, it's something just really cool if you want to add for your customers. Maybe you just want to make your own sweater pop and be really neat. That's something that you want to do. Your cap press is more than capable, and you're going to see it here live on HPN Live, HeatPressNation Live. So Stefan's going to come up right now, and let's go ahead and do this. Got some good questions coming in, guys. Please keep the questions coming in. We're going to answer as many as we can live here. But those that we don't, we're going to be popping down the comments right after the broadcast.
Right on. So I don't know if our camera will pick this up here, but this is a brand new sweater. It does still have some folds in the different parts of the garment. I kind of already have a really nice center crease there. If you don't have that in your garment, quick trick some of the guys have shown me here. If you want to do like a little pre-press, maybe fold the garment in half, really give you that center median dividing line, give us that nice even positioning. I'm going to go ahead and place this right here on our lower platen, and we got our hashtag right here, HPN Creators. You've heard it before. Use it on all your social media. Search it on all your social media. Let's go ahead and get this in position here.
Looking good.
That's good. And we'll go ahead and use our trusty, dusty, pro-grade non-stick sheet.
Yeah. Now the cool thing that I love about these pro-grade non-stick sheets is that they're not like incredibly expensive. So like if you want to cut one down to fit perfectly on your cap press, by all means, trim your pro-grade non-stick sheet down, and then it'll be a perfect size for this. Of course, we're using our full-size one. We brought it over from the big heat press. We're taking it over to the small heat press, and then we're good to go. Oh, there we go. So it's ready. Let's pull it out. Let's see our cool sweater.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and give this a hot peel right here live on camera. Thank you so much for tuning in to Heat Press Nation Live. And here we are. Boom. Look at that.
Dude, that looks gorgeous. So check it out. Now, if we really wanted to be cool, guys, we would have done both sleeves. But you know what? There's something cool about just having the single sleeve embellishment right there that I really like. So I'm going to go ahead and make this nice and pretty so you guys can see it here. Of course, we have our gloves. And then somewhere under here, we have our, oh no, someone has the headband. There we go. So you guys can see this here. Now, these are just some examples of the great things that you guys can make. If you have a heat press, if you have a cap press, here are some of the examples of cool things that you guys can make to stay warm this winter. We know we're only halfway, not even halfway through winter. So, we got a lot more cold weather to come. And you guys could be styling like my buddy Esteban here. Let's see the, there we go. No snow, guys.
Not up in here.
Awesome. So that's it for our demos today. Again, if you guys have any questions at all, how did you do this? What's the time and temperature? Basically, any questions. What product did you use? Give us a call, 800-215-0894, or comment below. be happy to get to all your questions.
That's right. We got some more hellos coming in, guys. Hello to Kim Gate from Indianapolis, or was it Illiopolis, Illinois? Excuse me.
Nice.
Thanks for tuning in. Let's see here. We got some shares going on. Want to thank you so much for that.
Cool. Thank you.
Please remember, it's different this week to get entered and involved in the contest. We're going to ask for you please to like the video and go ahead and share it with 3 friends. Tag 3 friends. Excuse me. It's that easy. You can get entered. And should we tell them the prize?
Yeah, so you'll see here on this hoodie that we did Caesar brick. We want someone out there to test it out. So we're giving away a sample pack of every color of Caesar brick. We're giving you 1 sheet of each color.
All of them.
All of them. So Caesar brick, it comes in 7 different colors, and to 1 lucky winner next week, we're going to give you one sheet, and it's a 12-inch by 20-inch sheet. 1 sheet of Caesar brick in every color. So if you want to test it out, go crazy, customize all your hoodies, your caps, whatever it is that you want to do. 1 lucky winner, somebody who likes this post and tags 3 friends in the comments, is going to win a prize, a sample pack of Caesar brick.
You heard it, guys. Go ahead and get those entries in now if you haven't already. For those of you who were able to like and share last week's episode, we will be announcing those winners after the broadcast in a special post. Make sure you get in touch with us right away so we can get that shipping information, get those prize packs out of you. We're going to have 2 winners from last week. It's going to be for 2 sample packs of the Easy PSV.
Yes.
Prizes will ship as soon as product is available, so make sure you stay tuned for those winners if you were able to tune in. But, this is awesome, man. I mean, we really, showed some versatility with our cap press. I hope we gave you guys some awesome ideas to, kind of stay warm and stay stylish. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just because you're cold doesn't mean you can't be cool.
I love it. I love it. That's right, guys. But this is just, sample ideas that we've come up with. We would love to see what you guys are doing. I know a lot of you guys are fighting these cooler temperatures this time of year. Show us what you're doing. Let's see, what you guys are producing. You guys inspire us as much as, anyone. So please share with us. Use the hashtag HPN Creators on all your awesome posts. We want to see what's going on out there.
Excellent. So we got any more comments, questions coming in?
Let's see. We got more people saying they're tagging some friends.
Nice.
Tony Liznak is saying, I think you guys should give the sweatshirt. I would certainly wear it.
Size medium.
Size medium.
I'll tell you what, anybody who wants to come by the showroom, you're welcome to pick it up.
That's right. You heard it from Jared. We're here in Fullerton. So, yeah, if you want to swing on by for that, you can just ask for either Jared or myself, Esteban. Let's see here. Chandra Maria, hoping to use the next bonus to get me one.
Very cool, very cool.
Yeah, give us a call.
Tax returns are going to be coming in soon. I got my W-2, I'm ready.
That's right, that's right. Let's see what else we got here. Referred some users to the pressure-sensitive transfer video from last week.
Oh, nice.
Thank you so much for that, Kim. Please, help us spread the good word of HeatPressNation.
Yeah, and for those of you guys who missed last week was actually a pretty big episode of HeatPressNation Live for us. We had our guest from Caesar North America. Caesar, who of course makes a lot of great heat transfer vinyl. They just recently expanded into adhesive vinyl, sticker vinyl. That's the vinyl that you use for your cars. That's the vinyl that businesses use to put like the store hours in the front window and pretty much anything in between. I mean, there's so many different applications and uses for it. So we had our friends from Caesar, Joe and Melissa, and they showed us how to use Caesar Easy PSV, which is the new adhesive vinyl. Guys, if you missed last week, do yourself a favor, and after we're done here, go check out last week's Facebook Live. Really cool stuff. And of course, we're going to be giving away 2 sample pack, which is going to be a couple sheets. Now there's for Easy PSV, there's removable, or I'm sorry, no, not removable. Is it called removable?
They have
it's removable and then permanent heat transfer, and then there's also glitter. And then there's a couple other fun ones. We're going to try to see how much we could fit into these sample packs. But I mean, you got chalkboard, glow in the dark. There's a couple other ones too. Lots of great specialty adhesive vinyls, guys. This product is launching on HeatPressNation.com early next week, so make sure that you stay tuned to our social media. We're going to be doing the big announcement as soon as we start carrying that stuff here. So stay tuned, guys. Caesar Easy PSV.
That's right. Speaking of staying tuned, if you haven't already, please want to ask you guys to take a look at our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Awesome stuff on there. Really cool product information. All of our crazy adventures archived on there for you to enjoy at your leisure. That's going to be youtube.com/HeatPressNation. We got a hashtag too. I think we mentioned a little bit.
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier. Hashtag HPN creators, guys. That's going to be the hashtag that we use for everybody to show off all the cool stuff that you're making with your HeatPressNation products. So whether you're buying your vinyl from us, your heat presses from us, or basically anything else, we want to see what you guys are making. So be sure to use that hashtag HPN creators.
That's right. For anything we didn't get to today, guys, please know we'll be going through the comments personally afterwards. If you're watching this a week from now, an hour from now, a year from now, we do closely monitor those. So if you do have any questions, please get involved. And man, this was a great one, dude. I'm warm.
Dude, I'm very warm. Just thinking all these warm thoughts has got me like, I don't even seem like, I'm glistening, man.
There we go.
It's
There
hot.
we go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, making this an extra special, super fun episode. Hope you guys stay warm out there, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.
Take care. Oh, you're warm.
I'm very warm.